Why is everyone floating? What did I do? Why is two Gavin there? Why this? Good morning, everyone. Why can I never start my stream normally? Good morning, everyone.
Glitter, right? So it's got like purple glitter on
Good
it.
morning.
Hello.
Morning.
I'm well.
Morning. Afternoon.
And then we made candy canes that were purple and silver, and those are also in glitter.
Ooh.
We were just talking about our childhood stockings. I still have it somewhere.
I'll give you back 2 minutes.
Oh dear.
Today I did something I don't usually do. I put on a robe.
Nice.
Because my face and my chest are like burning up, but the rest of my body is shivering like I'm in an ice box.
Have you checked if you have a fever?
I checked yesterday and I don't have a fever. I just took an at-home COVID test and it's expired, so it's not really reliable, but it says I don't have COVID, so. And I kind of wish that it did say that I had COVID, because even if it's expired, if it said yes, then I could just be like, work, I'm dying.
You can't have me today. Or tomorrow.
But
or the next
I've
day.
I've never had COVID, so I'm living a dream of just being gross. And I'm out of tea again.
Oh.
Why did you unlog me out while I was in the middle of doing things? That's weird.
Because they hate you.
Maybe someone on the back end accidentally like reboot the server.
I think so, because like I'm not streaming right now, but I'm just getting everything set up for D&D tonight. Like, figure, hey, why not? I got most of the people here in the chat, so why not get this done now? And I got everyone except Misaki changed, and as I'm changing Misaki, it's like, nope, you're not logged in.
You're fake. No, I human, I swear.
Karel. Karel is Karel, and you are imposter.
Me?
Thus.
No.
No, Imp is Imp. Misaki's Misaki. There we go.
So, because I missed most of your guys' anniversary stream, did you all like the kudo board that was like anything sussy?
Yes.
Very much.
We also
so.
praised it for being literally the first message on the board.
I do wanna I do wanna say for everybody who's here, including Misaki, I did peek at the kudo board again.
Oh, I know.
There are new ones, but I figured that since we are going to go and finish our 8 hours that I done fucked up on Saturday, and we're gonna redo them on Thursday, that if you guys still want to post stupid shit, you're more than welcome to, because I like reading them and it makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside.
I posted mine. Can you tell which one was mine?
Yes.
The world's greatest DM of all time.
Yeah.
I don't think that was his.
That was mine.
Yelsa.
I'm confused. I'll keep Brain 2 dead for this.
Oh, Gavin is back. Excellent.
Yes.
I was just like, I know that voice.
Yes.
Wow, it really just opened us up here.
Just so you know, you're no longer streaming to us.
And what? It's too early for this bullshit, Discord. Come on.
As I recall, you set it up so that I would basically be introducing the trial to everyone, and we'd be getting right into it.
How dare. Okay.
Wow.
Basic explanation of last time. So, your votes will determine the result.
It's weird that he's doing this, because, like, yes?
If you can figure out who done it, then they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one...
Hey, Gav, is your suppression on?
It might be actually.
You're
Am I being
hopefully you got
suppressed?
caught up.
Let me do a little debate.
He's alive. He almost elbowed me.
Holy!
There you go, that was better.
But if you pick the wrong one,
I keep hitting the enter button and it doesn't do anything.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone will graduate. I'm still a little cold filled, so I'm a little.
We're all dying. It's great. One moment. You guys can't see it because I realized I made Aki huge.
I big present.
For stuff, but that also
No,
means she's
big
blocking.
present.
No, she's blocking the.
I'm blocking everything. I blocked everything.
I could
I
have you
blocked
like
the subtitles. I blocked the cat.
Kris is
I
also
blocked-
missed. None of Kris. Karel.
I most importante.
There we go.
Clearly.
My head is just always giant. It's Giga.
Stop saying it like that.
That's the only way you can say it though.
No.
Say it differently. Giga. Damn it.
No, that's the same.
Yeah, you could,
Yeah.
I mean, there is no other way to say Giga.
I mean, like,
I've
you
tried.
try it all cute and all that. Hang on, let me just. Hang on, let's get the cute voice going. Okay, there we go. Giga. Ah, god damn it.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Can Monokuma say Giga?
I'm going home.
Giga.
Yes! Amazing!
I am definitely going home now.
This is indeed a
Hi,
Giga
Prinny.
Still in!
Hi, Prinny.
There's Stalin.
It's a Giga start too. Yeah.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Yes, let's.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Didn't she show up? Oh,
But
okay.
Kyoko's standing right there.
That makes it better.
So
Hiro,
I'm
what the
so
fuck?
glad. I'm so glad that I yep.
No, that's a ghost.
We're gone. This is a
You know
great
what?
start, man. This
I'm
is
just gonna say this right now.
first.
I don't blame him.
Yeah,
That is a
honestly though,
valid
after everything we've
response.
been through though, yeah, this is like
Valid
probably
AF.
this is most justified ghost moment.
Oh my god.
But she has legs and stuff.
Ghosts can have
Oh
legs,
my
Hina.
God.
I think Hina just think no leggies. Cause
Hina Besker.
Correct.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
God, why is it starting out so curved? Hiro, please. Aki and I are dying. You can't do this.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
as much as I hate Byakuya, I agree.
Okay, so I just have to prove the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's
Good
compare
Makoto,
Kyoko's
see if I can pull
traits
that
to the traits of the dead body, shall we?
I
I can't believe we're doing this.
I can't believe. You know what? You know what? I can't believe no one took a tape measure to the corpse. Like the whole thing is still there. We could have absolutely been like, "This is taller than Kyoko."
I like that they gave that face to
Makoto.
Thank you.
The little like,
And, like he literally was like, "Are we really gonna do this?"
yeah.
Like,
Even
"No."
he's like,
He's like, "Listen, I'm dumb, and I still know that this is a bad."
this
bad
is stupid.
start."
Yeah, the breast size are completely different.
Mm.
Clearly, all you'd have to do is have people check her pulse.
Also, this
Yeah, they're all too stupid for that. Her traits.
they
She's
are
right there.
Yeah, but they all don't like. I guarantee if you said check her pulse, they'd like try and touch her chest, and she'd be like, "No."
Like I can't feel her heart. It clearly isn't there. But it sure is cold in this room.
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her, Kyoko's face.
Like
Her
literally.
glove, I assume.
Oh right, because we saw the person's hands.
And it's also the only part of them that, like, obviously her face and her glare would be exploded.
Right, existed.
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery, I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Not her fault that you've been stupid enough to touch dead bodies without gloves on this whole time.
Yeah, that's unsanitary, dude.
If their classmates don't kill you, the hepatitis will. Oh no.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently, you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Oh, buddy.
I'm not convinced. Because it's just trying to fool us all.
Oh, buddy.
Hiro, we love you.
There's no way the corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. I don't have any choice but to...
Fight him.
But to...
Shoot him.
Well, it's, don't give me anything new, okay? Tattoo on the right hand, fake nails. Let's see what the conversation's all about.
Oh, exploded body analysis. I think
Kyoko there's just a ghost.
Kyoko there's just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
What an amazing last.
He's not wrong.
Don't you love it when like the game basically shoehorns you into agreeing with Byakuya?
I love it.
I mean,
y'all gotta fucking agree with me now.
Can I get
It's hard not to lately because there's less and less people with streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did all the
smart people die? Overthinking, trustful.
Yeah.
I
mean,
hubris.
Can't catch colds.
Hubris.
Yeah.
Dumb people don't have hubris.
No.
Idiots can't die.
And the more and more that I see the world, I start to agree with the phrase that the movie Idiocracy is not supposed to be a documentary.
Was it a documentary?
Good movie though.
Oh, it's a great movie.
I don't think I've ever heard of that movie.
It's got Terry Crews, the other guy. Wow.
Oh wait,
wait.
Damn it.
Oh no. He just said I have to prove the thingy, but for fuck's sakes, which one am I supposed to shoot? The dead body wasn't wearing gloves. That's correct.
Been wearing the gloves before.
I think you're trying to prove why she couldn't wear gloves.
Must have been wearing. Oh, okay. So I see. So it should be the nails. Okay. So shoot the second Hiro statement with the nails. Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I knew I had to shoot one of Hiro's statements, but I was like, they're kind of the same. But thank you for saying that. It's the fact that she was wearing them before. I know the body isn't Kyoko's, and I can prove it. That's... Yep. Yeah. Thank you, there it goes. Thank you, Aki. Pew. Got burned up with the explosion.
We need seconds on this 15 minutes worth of crap.
Stop it. Pew.
Hey, you're good with the silencer now.
I gotta.
Get rid of that.
It fooled me once. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
I've seen people do it. It's fucking dumb, but...
It's like, now the glove is too short for the rest of your hand, though. Nails like that, though?
Yeah,
like
not long.
Yeah?
I'm not allowed to have that long a nail.
Yeah,
so
Oh no, I meant for Aki, Carl. Like...
Yeah, Carl definitely.
Yeah, no, I've had coworkers with nails that long who make me question how they function, on keyboards and phones, but
not just
I got acrylics done like for, I think it was last year for September or something. I got acrylics, and but like after they started growing out in October and November, like I don't think I actually got rid of them until like almost the end of November. So like my actual nail had been growing out. So they were like super, like with my actual nail and the acrylic still on it. They were like super long by the time I got them taken off. And I was still wearing like my gloves, but yeah.
But it's not comfy.
They're not comfy.
No, especially when you're like in a oil field work environment and trying to explain that they can't just poke holes in the latex gloves for the nails to stick out of.
That's terrible.
Why would someone?
Because I gotta look nice. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Not at work.
It's like, no, we're out in the oil field. There's no one here for you to impress.
Well,
I would not lie. Like, wouldn't you want to keep the glove on the nails so that the oil field
doesn't harm your nails? Yeah, that's such a weird thing to do.
But then the gloves won't actually fit and they can't do their actual job.
A conundrum indeed.
Yeah.
Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Accurate.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
See previous discussion.
I don't feel like he knows women.
I don't think he knows people.
He knows probably about 20%.
Yep.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Yep.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong.
I don't even know what you said. Belong?
Yep.
Belong.
Belong.
Hey, Belong? That's a great D&D name. One sec.
You're welcome.
We're gonna have a new NPC named Bleelong.
Yes.
Aki will adopt them.
Yep, can't wait. Gonna shove them in between my boobs.
And then Gory will reappear and be like, I thought what we had was special.
Their daughter broke up with me.
I love that.
Only special until someone else comes along.
Ah!
Ooh.
The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Yeah, which should have been obvious since since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out. We're back to the beginning of the trial.
Yep, we spent the last 15 minutes bringing Hiro to the right page.
And now we can start.
This one's gonna be a long one, guys.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Or anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. It's fucking Junko, but I can't tell them that because they're in the game. Tattoo. Okay, once again, this will depend on what they're actually saying.
Kyoko really is still alive. Then who died?
Idiot.
There's gotta be some way of figuring it out.
The fuck?
I don't think so. The face was scored beyond recognition. And there wasn't any descriptions in the Monokuma file.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
So to identify the body with the tattoo on the hand?
Probably. That makes sense to me.
It's the one thing that was identifiable.
Yeah, okay.
Like, properly identifiable.
Alrighty. No. I scrolled. Quiet you. Sorry, the thing that threw me off was that the white noise is like, whee, whoa! It's like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Hello? Dramatic. Stop it! Stop, go away. Ah! Fuck you! Fuck you! Ah. You all stop shooting!
Well, I saw the white noise just get in the way.
Like,
no, I shot the white noise! I shot the white noise! That was what confused me. I was like, I got rid of you. Why are you still here?
Oh, I think it clicked. I think it assumed you only shot the first one that popped up.
Boo. Boo.
There's another one that came into existence.
Boo the fuckers. I'm making up new phrases. That's how this is going.
Fine.
Oh, Aki, I clipped us saying Subaroos and Subaronis.
Subaroni.
There you go.
Subaronis. That's not, nope. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought jabronis too.
No.
There was one clue left behind we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
For serious, even.
If you're not lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Toko, we're like 10 dead people in. Why would I lie about this?
Why would you threaten that?
And what can you do that's to us that's not unusual already? Because everything here has been unusual.
No. Here's the thing. That's not necessarily a threat from Toko. It's that if I'm wrong and we fuck up, I will die a cruel and unusual death via Monokuma.
Yeah.
So she's not wrong.
I wish that one of like the endings that we could get for this, well, not like endings, but one of the like sections that we could do for this, where you actually get to see everybody else die if you choose wrong. I'm sad that we.
Oh yeah, it sucks that it just kind of ends. There's no like group death animation.
I want to see everybody else.
Ew, Stellan. Ew.
Really?
Gross.
Yeah. Guys, his organs into a ribbon on it. Aw, cute.
Aki.
So adorable.
There are two types of people.
Have I made a mistake?
Yeah, well, don't pleasant.
A cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Hiro.
Get up.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
I must increase the Aki volume.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, you don't have to be sorry. That's why I'm increasing the volume instead of asking you to increase your volume. Aha. Technology. Go.
Would you like me to reread that?
No, daijoubu.
Okay.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh yeah, the design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Oh my god.
Master must have made her get it. It's to be like, you're my bitch.
Ooh.
I like how unimpressed the picture of Ifumi is when she's saying that.
It's just like, this is what I died for you all to keep doing this shit. Oh.
I'm glad I died.
Please don't die.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, Hiro, oh my god.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Whoa, really?
Could you compare the tattoo to other information we have? The identity should become clear.
Yeah, I think that one, right?
Chickens!
Chicken. Did we ever find out why there was only 4 chickens?
Nope. I hope we do, though.
Aw. Me too.
Is it
Wait,
this?
The chickens is gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I do.
Remember, you
think
you can select it as well without having to like present it and read info about it. All right.
Well, I think I remember we said that it was the person who did that.
I was like, I don't think this tattoo was mentioned in anything else but this.
Yeah.
I didn't see the investigation, so I forgot what that thing actually said.
Oh, Gomen. It was the fact that Mukuro Ikusaba was a teenage member of this mercenary group, and that every member of the mercenary group has that tattoo on their body somewhere.
I do remember that she was like the ultimate mercenary or something.
Yeah, soldier, I believe.
Soldier.
Ultimate soldier, yeah, that's what it was.
Bucky Barnes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I don't think it could be Bucky Barnes because since he lost his one arm, he's all right, and this one isn't alive anymore.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I don't know why, but I think it's because Bucky Barnes sounds very similar to Lucky Charms. Like, I really just want to scream they're magically delicious when Karel said Bucky Barnes, and I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're sorry. That's incredible.
Magically delicious.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team. each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Why can't I just tell them it's a dog?
I won't.
Because you have to spell it out.
It's...
You gotta spell it out for
It's
them.
4 word letters. It's only 2.
That pew pew.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not wool?
Are you sure it's not woof?
Wolf.
Are you
L
sure it's
was-
not whole?
Hold on.
Could've
L
been
was
Wolf.
one of our given letters,
It could've
so
been
no,
Wolf.
it's not woof.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Could have been
Wolf.
It could have been Wolo.
Wolo.
Yeah, Wolo. Or YOLO.
YOLO.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolo, it's what Waluigi does.
Wow, now.
No.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, is from Norse mythology, a huge world-ending wolf beast.
I appreciate that she knows this as a writer.
Yeah, that's fair.
He is the child of the trickster god Loki and a female giant.
Yep.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literal... Yeah. Okay, let me try this again.
Their words.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Sorry, I was looking at the... Meh.
A wolf tattoo? And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had the tattoo of a wolf. Which means this person must have once belonged to Fenrir, or they could just have a cool wolf tattoo. We're actually making a really big assumption, but you know. It's fine.
I feel like it's an educated guess.
Okay, fine.
This is just like math.
Yeah! So it must have been Mukuro.
Does Japan have tattoo regulations? for
Yes
age?
and no. Each region is kind of more strict on it nowadays, than others could be. When this game came out, I would say most of Japan was probably still like, if you have a tattoo, you're a gang member.
Right.
And most, like, I want to say like 80% of any onsen you go to in Japan right now still say like, well, I mean, if you have a tattoo, maybe you shouldn't be here because that
Show
means
it.
it's going to be
Yeah.
public.
I was only wondering because like these are technically teenagers, so the only reason they would have a tattoo, right?
It would be that they're not a
if they
good
were
person.
in that military group. So assuming that would make sense.
I mean, what is the military except a well-trained gang?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, Aki makes up a good point. What I just said. Yep.
And to be fair, she wasn't necessarily military as much as mercenary.
Yeah.
Well, I
it's
just
also
feel like just in like being
The
in that type of
military
group.
training.
they
As in, like,
can't
she wouldn't have a tattoo for fun.
tattoo if she
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
in a
I
thing,
understand. Thank you, Aki.
Thank you.
I wonder how that works
Right.
with like tourists and stuff. Because I mean, you look around America
Oh,
or Canada, and like
they
80% of the
sell-
people here have like tattoos.
Yep.
Japan sells these really cool like band-aids that match your skin tone,
Mhm.
and you put them over the entire tattoo before you go into onisans.
Mhm.
Onsen. I'm not good with English. This is
Except
not
my
English.
arm.
I'm not good with language.
It's fine. It's fine.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she one of the I'm gonna restart that.
Please don't
Hold
do it.
on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right.
I don't know why
Monokuma got so
Gavin's.
excited.
I don't know why
that he
Gavin's
cut out
laugh
even
still
with the
cut
voice
out.
suppression.
But,
Yeah.
but it was really funny because instead of ah ha ha ha, all we got was which made it kind of better. Sassy Monokuma.
Ha, fool.
Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
He's lying.
I just like the like.
I know
we
he's
have to
lying.
solve the murder of the most murdery person.
Oh, what? Are you saying the mastermind is dead, and now we have to have a class trial?
No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuru was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me. You got a point.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
Yeah, I don't really know why Kyoko called her that.
Because Kyoko knows.
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that often, other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
I love when they're surprised that Kyoko got something mistaken.
I mean, it doesn't happen very often.
Or at all. Then, who was she? Who was Mukuro bitch. Who is Mukuro Ikusawa? She's been gone this whole time. And when she finally turns up, she gets killed?
Usually, when there's a scene where an important character dies, there's a lot more detail.
Just you wait.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
Whoa, Kyoko was wrong? It's almost like she's human. Thank you, Stellan.
And not a ghost.
And not a ghost.
A ghostly human.
Yeah. Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
Very important.
It must have been the Hope Peace Academy headmaster after all. No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Byakuya, you turned off the music because you were so stupid.
Your
There.
mama was wrong.
What?
Oh my god. You guys
Okay,
are so
okay.
loud.
We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. And I stake my family name on it.
Oh, he's accusing Kyoko of being the mastermind.
I think he's talking to Monokuma.
No.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brains.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body.
Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
That's actually a fair thought at this point, though.
I mean...
At this point, why not, right?
Yeah.
Incredible. Nope, there's only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Me.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you'll realize who I'm talking about. Right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
I got sprinklers, bitch.
I don't understand.
It was Hiro again.
It's us.
I like it's these two.
Oh.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point there was no dead body there. So then the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym.
That's right. The four of us were trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
But the only suspects are me and Kyoko. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name, just mine and not hers, I guess.
We can't really clear her name. She is. We
Yeah.
know where the fuck she's been this entire time. Again.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, this is a trial, so yes, motherfucker. Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? 9?
I thought it was 11.
No,
No,
it
no,
was
no.
9.
No, I think it was 9.
Because they
9.
all met at the
It
gym
was
around
9
7.
sharp. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's
Don't look
okay.
at me. I'm not
That's
a
okay.
Yeah, because Toko had until 9:01 to get back with the pickaxe.
Oh, I remember. It was when we were talking to him. He said it was 11 now when we were talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember now. I'm sorry.
The body must have been discovered at 9, since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe. Yep.
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, we left the gym. It was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot right now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to have been around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah, right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30. Looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I didn't have an alibi. To do
And
that,
that's
I
where the
have to make
sprinklers
sure-
come in.
Yeah, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Alright, we got this. We can do this. Me
Yeah.
and my gun. Sprinklers! Give! Gimme! Yes. Stop looking at everyone there. Look lovely. Great. Yes. Shit. Established time frame for murder.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yup, Trevor doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So, Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
What do I shoot?
I think 7:30. but
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
At
too.
7:30, I think.
Okay.
Right, because
I don't know if it's 7:30.
Maybe not.
I
I think
it
it's
is.
no. I think it's somewhere at night and around 9 in the morning.
The only other one that is
Makoto
7:30.
doesn't have an alibi. I mean,
Yeah.
nope. Okay. No, I think it's the other one.
Yeah,
The 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
10 o'clock at night.
Right, because it had to have been done after 7:30 in the morning because the sprinklers were on and the body was.
Yeah.
I remember now. Sorry.
No. Why are you? Stop apologizing.
I'm sorry.
Her one trip to Canada.
No, she was like this before she got here. We didn't do
I
it.
know.
Don't you? We didn't do it.
I was like, we doubled up on that.
All the Canadians that keep telling her to stop saying sorry.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning. So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly.
You do?
The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
Oh my lord.
Wow.
I didn't say anything, but okay.
I don't like the term mouth down south. If we could refrain from ever saying that again.
I'm gonna be
Second.
saying that all the time now. That's my
I already
favorite
was
line
saying
of
it
the
all
whole
the time.
game.
That's
Oh,
my new
shit.
D&D character.
No!
Down south.
18 plus campaign, let's go.
They call me the mouth down south.
Ah, my name's Richard Mouth Down South.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. No. I'm
Yikes.
saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire
Can
existence?
Byakuya chime in and tell her to shut up for a second?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler,
I don't think I know I'm the one who dumped the damn water on it.
you better tell us why.
I need to prove it wasn't the sprinklers. Everyone was fucking there except Kyoko.
I mean, Toko was
Oh my,
probably...
I'm doing bullet time.
Yeah, Toko was flying through
Unconscious?
the air with the greatest of ease.
Right, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm proving it to her, but literally anyone else could say it. Any of the other three.
Yes, but gameplay.
No, I
Yeah,
hate
but
this part of the
They
gameplay.
all want you to be... They all want you to be...
No, I don't like it.
Wee.
Oh, why is it so fast?
Because you're doing well.
No.
Hey, you kicked her ass.
Yeah! I'm good at rhythm games when I remember what buttons I'm supposed to press.
When the beat bar isn't hidden from you.
Yeah. Remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
It was on fire. We put it out.
Yeah, the top half of the body was wet, but the bottom half was completely dry. It currently is, still in the garden. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac.
Okay. Okay.
Hot murderer can't
He's
even
got
get
one
him wet.
brain.
Murderers not very good at their job.
No.
Oh, that's me. I'm so sorry. I am so sick of her. Listen, that time I had a right to be sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Shut it, Gavin.
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 All I did was sigh.
Yeah, and
I felt it in your sigh.
in her bones. Let's just move on.
Tongue noises.
Ew, no, no.
Dylan.
The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was on fire, I doused it with water, but only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do any.
And I did it by command of your stupid Byakuya, so the sprinklers didn't get the body wet. The murder must have taken place after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
Yeah, Hiro, good for you!
You get a hero cookie.
Hero.
I love hero cookies.
But Makoto's alibi. Oh, okay, hold on. Remember we talked about that eye being space weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Good for you! Yay,
Okay,
me!
you get a Makoto cookie. In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... But I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered
it's him.
someone, that's...
I just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
But if we don't vote for you, we all die. If that's the implication of...
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
I'm confused though.
Yeah, I'm a
Which
little
is
confused.
why I can't let that happen.
Toko going Ultra Instinct.
So, are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
It's a trap!
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time. Stop wasting energy. You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up,
Can you say
you.
that?
Quiet.
I was gonna say, can you say that like Misaki? Shut up, you.
I'd say it like Farnsworth. That's why I say it the way I do.
I say it like the Colombian guy that I work with.
Oh,
He just says, "Shut up, bitch."
I love that.
I haven't worked with my coworkers long enough to get any little isms yet.
You got boss. Shut up now.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
She did?
She thought Mikuru was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all of this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
That's actually not a dumb way to look at it.
But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mikuru wasn't the mastermind at all.
I really want.
And
Kyoko to
as a
control
result, we're forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't expecting.
What'd
Hockey,
you
what?
say, Aki?
I was gonna say, I just really want Kyoko to just be like, okay, but that body's not Makuro, so shut up."
Yeah, yeah.
It's like if you guys weren't busy being imbeciles, you guys would have noticed that that's clearly.
But it's interesting that Monokuma can lie to us, because he said he won't lie, right? And he said that this is for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba, so... You know, that's been true this whole time. Monokuma has never lied to us. Like, lie by omission, sure, but never actually went up and been like, yep, that dead body that looks like Sakura, that's secretly Byakuya, you know what I mean?
I have my reservations.
That would have been one hell of a cosplay.
So that's what's her motive.
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's got to be the culprit.
Oh, Hiro, now you stopped the music.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Why are you like this? I thought we were friends.
Trying to draw it out.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
To be honest, she is right because the tarp. More Koto for gore. What are you?
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Yep.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something that was used to cover the body. Could it have been?
Bloody duct tape.
I mean,
Chicken choop. Chickens.
Chicken shoot.
choop.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up. Shut up about the choop. You're talking about the tarp, aren't you? Sorry.
You catch on quick.
Thank you. Someone finally acknowledged that Makoto's
I
not
feel
always.
like the sexual tension in this room
Is a little much, right?
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable because there's this sexual tension, and then there's Toko in the corner by herself, and it's
I
like.
didn't say it was uncomfortable. I said it was astronomical. I'm fine with it.
I mean,
Yeah, you're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
But why is the tarp dry now? We didn't actually say if it was wet.
To look at the body when she showed up.
One
Yeah,
side of the
yeah.
tarp was they actually did
Yeah.
say one side was dirty from getting wet.
And the other one
Mud,
wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah, the reason why Kyoko was late to the trial was because after hearing the announcement, she ran to go check out the body.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that.
God, she investigates quick.
Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
No blood or nothing.
No blood.
Eh, Niwo. Huh.
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
Does she actually think I know she doesn't think that I did it, but she just wants to prove that, like, hey, I've been gone for like a day. You can't be stupid. Disappointed in you.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
To fool you, fool.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. So, in other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Fool.
Why would Kyoko say that? My heart.
She needs to survive, and you're the only one who's.
Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. The tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right?
And therefore would have blood on it.
But the body... Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko just said. More pew-pew.
Just be a simp and take it.
No, everyone else will die.
That's hot.
Exploded body analysis? What am I doing here?
Before the, I would say body before the explosion right now.
By covering the body with the tarp didn't... Oh, sorry.
The killer prevented it from getting wet.
Well, the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinklers got that side wet.
The underside of the tarp. It was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water,
Not the
since
blood.
it was facing down toward the body. Of course it didn't get dirty.
Nice! First try!
Yay!
Wrong. You're wrong,
did it.
sir.
Let me something stupid that Hiro said.
Just Gene
Actually-
Wilder screaming.
Mm-hmm. One side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself, not to touch it or you might get some on you. You put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it. It's a clean white tarp.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they used it.
Oh,
no.
One
So dumb.
side.
If they had, they wouldn't have. They would have washed both sides. Just washing one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah. True.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as some kind of camouflage?
Huh? Blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinkler, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim? You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
We've literally already had
Yeah,
Hifumi's
Hifumi's
trial.
case.
Toko, where the fuck were you?
Passed out watching whatever.
Hiro remembered!
I
Toko.
know. They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
That's 2 hero cookies.
That's
Wow,
what
get off
Hifumi
my
did,
back.
right? When he pretended to be dead.
Oh, I miss my boy.
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from the right there in the garden.
The chicken! No!
I'm upset.
Aki and I remember at the same time. No.
But they killed 2. They're a double
Tasty
murder.
Chimkin.
They killed a bird for this, Kris.
I know.
Oh,
I like tasty chimkin.
I got the blood from the garden. And the chicken. Hey, you. Could it have been chicken blood? Full of salmonella?
Full of salmon?
Salmonella.
Cockadoodle died.
Salmon flavored vanilla?
Oh my lord.
Oh no. No, gross. What? That doesn't even make sense.
I think that someone needs to make that a product now.
You know.
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
And so you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Yep.
They put the chicken after killing. Oh, they fed it to the plant. Never mind.
Why aren't we having a trial over who killed the chicken?
Right. Justice.
I want to know
How
who-
did the plant come back?
because you give the chicken plant. Yep. Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it. Oh, girl.
She's not wrong.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing still that doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Covered it. Yeah.
When you discover the body, it was wearing the coat like you... When you discover the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Nope. As Aki pointed out. I think so. No, Makoto. Why would you... Makoto wears his jackets like Snuggies. Confirmed. Okay.
I love that for him. I also want to wear my
So do
jacket like Lucky.
Wait. No. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
And it
Backwards,
was
you
backwards.
dum-dum.
Then that settles it.
It's not even backwards, it's just on the body. Because it's an open jacket. I think.
Right, it's like a lab
Flame
coat.
on him. Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.